Childhood, a time of boundless curiosity and questionable decision-making. We've all been there, done that, and probably have the embarrassing t-shirt to prove it. So grab your juice box, settle in, and let's dive into the top 10 worst childhood experiences that'll make you cringe and maybe even say, "Yep, been there." Top 10. The moon thinks it's my best friend. Okay, so you know those days when your mom sends you out to run errands or hang with pals? Cool. Now, picture this. You're doing your thing outside, and suddenly, the moon decides it wants to play hide and seek, but forgets the hiding part. It starts following you, like, really? Cue the confused jogging and the epic game of hide behind a tree, all while you're wondering if the moon's trying to be your new BFF. Top 9. The silent but deadly fart. Let's talk farts. Yep, those sneaky little air biscuits. Now imagine you're in a quiet, air-conditioned room, trying to be all serious during a test. Then out of nowhere, your stomach decides it's time for a sound check. Farts, my friend, come in different flavors. From the ninja-like silent ones to the ones that announce themselves like they're auditioning for a talent show. Ever blamed your seatmate for a squeaker? And then had to confess? Classic. Top 8. The DIY haircut catastrophe. So, you ever thought, I could totally give myself a cooler haircut than a salon? Spoiler alert, it's a trap. Armed with scissors and confidence, probably too much of it, you dive into the DIY haircut world. Result? A potential hair disaster that even a wizard couldn't fix. Note to self, leave haircuts to the pros. Top 7. The case of the missing teeth. Remember the tooth fairy era? That time when losing a tooth was like winning a mini lottery? Picture yourself wiggling a tooth until it finally decides to bail. Sweet, right? But then reality hits. You're rocking a toothless grin. Good thing you're not auditioning for a toothpaste commercial just yet. Top 6. The dog poop tango. Ever had a leisurely walk ruined by an unexpected squishy surprise? You're strolling, enjoying life, and bam, you step on dog poop. It's like nature's way of keeping you humble. The struggle to clean your shoe becomes an Olympic event, and you're praying for some superhero to rescue you from this sticky situation. Top 5. The mom did you forget me adventure. School's out, the bell rings, and your mom forgets to pick you up. Cue the panic. You're suddenly facing the dilemma of going home alone. It's a mix of newfound independence, a dash of mom where are you drama, and the realization that you might have to navigate the world solo. Adventure time. Top 4. Grocery store mystery. Grocery shopping with you, Mom. Now, she forgets something and leaves you stranded at the cashier counter. The cashier becomes a mysterious character, and you're low-key worried about paying for the groceries without your mom's return. It's like being in a suspenseful grocery store thriller, until your mom comes back and yes, you feel relief and stop your panic attacks. Top 3. The parental no-show at school stuff. Ever had that moment when your parents didn't show up for a school meeting or graduation? Yeah, it stings. But hey, at least it's a legit excuse to use in the future when they ask why you didn't clean your room.
Remember that time you missed my graduation?
Number 2. Imaginary superpowers gone wrong. Alright, let's dive into a phase we've all gone through. The I'm secretly an elemental superhero days. You know what I'm talking about? Those times when you genuinely believed you could control air, water, earth, and fire, just like the Avatar. Picture this. You're at home, trying to bend elements like a boss, and suddenly you're convinced you've got the powers of the entire cosmos. Now, let's talk about those moments when you felt like a crazy freak. You're in the backyard, hands outstretched, trying to summon a breeze, and the neighbors are giving you the side eye. Or you're near a puddle, convinced you can bend water like Katara from Avatar, The Last Airbender, and people are wondering if you're rehearsing for a weird interpretive dance. But here's the kicker. Those moments, as nutty as they seem, are the ones that make childhood so beautifully bizarre. Because let's be real, if you never tried to bend elements or felt like a superhero in your living room, did you even have a childhood? And finally, number 1, the school bullies. Being bullied by classmates? Ugh, not cool. It's like they missed the memo on how awesome you are. But let's fast forward to the present, because guess what? Now that we're adults, we've cracked the code. Bullies are basically the ugly ducklings who never quite figured out how to dream. Yeah, you heard it right. A bully is the one who's weak, lacking the courage to chase after their aspirations. So, back to those school days, when you were the hero of your own story. You were the main character. And those bullies, they were just supporting characters who couldn't handle your awesomeness. It's like they were auditioning for a role in a bad high school movie. And you? You were the star of a blockbuster. Remember, life gets funnier and you'll have the last laugh, probably while riding a unicorn or something equally cool. Because here's the kicker. As you embrace your uniqueness and chase your dreams, those bullies are left in the dust realizing they were just speed bumps on your road to greatness. Well, there you have it, a hilarious trip down the memory lane of awkwardness. But hey, here's the deal. Childhood days might have been a roller coaster, but it's the wild ride that shaped us into the fantastic beings we are today. So, let's salute those cringe-worthy moments and remember, it's not about where we started, but where we're headed. Now spill the beans. What are your worst childhood experiences? Share your tales of awkwardness and hilarity in the comments below. Let's turn this into a massive group therapy session. We're all in this together. And hey, if you enjoyed this blast from the past, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more pretty nonsense content. Because, let's be real, life's too short for boring stuff. Subscribe, join the fun, and let's keep the laughter rolling. Until next time, stay wonderfully weird. Wow. You're still here? Yes, I'm talking about you. Hey there, you delightful purveyors of laughter and goofiness. Welcome back to Pretty Nonsense, the place where all things absurd and hilarious come to life. If you're enjoying the zaniness so far, you're in for a treat because we've got more ridiculousness in store. But before we dive into the chaos, there's something important I'd love to share with you. If you haven't already, or if you're new to our delightful world of funny, quirky, and downright absurd content, this is the perfect moment to hit that glorious subscribe button below. By doing so, you're not just becoming a part of the Pretty Nonsense family. You're signing up for a daily dose of laughter, camaraderie, and the kind of fun that makes life more, well, sensible. When you subscribe, you'll be the first to know when we release our latest shenanigans. You won't miss a single goofy moment, wild adventure, or hilarious mishap. Plus, you'll be joining a community of like-minded people who appreciate the importance of embracing nonsense in this crazy world. You see, Pretty Nonsense isn't just a channel. It's a place where we come together to forget our worries, bond over laughter, and remind ourselves that sometimes the goofiest moments are the ones that make life truly memorable. And guess what? We want you to be a part of this journey with us. So if you're thinking, what's the worst that could happen if I hit that subscribe button? Well, I promise you won't regret it. In fact, I dare you to take the plunge and see for yourself how subscribing to Pretty Nonsense can make life suddenly make sense in the most hilarious way possible. Thank you to our current subscribers for being a part of this fantastic journey, and to our future subscribers, welcome in advance. Together, we'll continue spreading joy, silliness, and laughter all around the world. So, what are you waiting for? Don't let the laughter train leave the station without you. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's embark on this wonderfully nonsensical adventure together. Remember, it's the Pretty Nonsense family, and you're always welcome at our table of absurdity. Until the next hilarious escapade, stay goofy, stay happy, and as always, keep it Pretty Nonsense. See you in the next video, and remember, life's better when you're laughing.